That's whiskey business. That's Murder Mook, man. Nobody is gonna catch that battle rap. Our horrible, wackest Murder Mook ever, man. That was terrible. But anyway, that might be. That's arguably one of the best episodes, man. Action wise, I just want to say off rip that the problem from the anime in that episode where Luffy gets up and starts fighting Zoro in the anime, man. You know, all spoilers. I know a lot of people probably haven't seen that, but oh my god, it was like one of the worst things. It was so dumb. It was a terrible gag. It was Zoro holding the squad down and Luffy waking up out of his sleep and just start attacking Zoro for Zoro attacking the villagers. It was like one of the dumbest things in One Piece, and they fixed that. That's first and foremost. Um, Vivi really fits, like I said in the last episode. The the characters really are gelling well together, man. I don't know. I forgot. It's not that I don't know. I forgot how magical casting can be when like you have a casting director and they really know how to cast. The magic you can get. I remember watching behind the scenes a documentary of Gone with the Wind with my mother long time ago, and they went through like 20 big actresses at the time before I believe Vivian Lee is her name, before they like settled. They like did Betty Davis, like a lot of big actors, like was Joan Crawford there? It was somebody else like that. It was big before they settled on, like basically someone who wasn't even as known as like a Betty Davis or whatever. And that's what they used to do back in Hollywood. They used to like really cast and really see who was gonna fit in and who made sense for this role. And I really feel like they did that with this. But that's Oda. That's Japan. That's the Japanese. They still do that. We need to get back to that as Americans, man. Like we just hire. It's nepotism. We just hire anybody. We don't care about like anything when it comes to casting, and we really need to get back to that. It shows a huge difference. Like I said, the characters, like the not cohesion. What am I trying to say? They are really they bouncing off each other well. It's a word that I'm dead tired right now. It's in the morning. I work nights. But their chemistry, that's the word. How I couldn't think of that word. Their chemistry is amazing. All of them. I don't think anybody has bad chemistry yet. It's like I keep saying about Harry Potter too. Like for a more up to date version of first Harry Potter. This is why this next Harry Potter is not gonna work. That's why they keep on having reshoots and it's up in the seasons and saying it's not gonna air yet because you can't capture that magic like y'all did before. It Jay the Legend took my title too already. He already dropped a video, man. Zoro think he guts. That's what I was gonna name this video. A hundred men. Zoro fighting 100 men. Best action I think in the show so far. I was liking his first episode where he was in the bar. It's always like a bar fight with him so far, but that one beats that. This new one, this is his best fight scene choreography. You could just tell he's been doing this and he's been raised since a kid to do this. His fight scenes are amazing. I really wish we could get back to that as well. I remember watching Bruce Lee movies and a lot of Japanese and Chinese movies when I was a kid, and the choreography just was superb. Like I even look at like the raid. We not when they come here, they like water it down. I hate that about America, man. Like we so good at so many things, but we need to get back to stuff like that, man. Like we need to let when the agents come over here and do choreography, we need to just let them do them, because this is what you get. You get amazing. Like you take something that could be even considered mediocre and it goes to the next level because the choreography is so amazing. But yeah, him taking care of the 100 men was beautiful, and I gotta say, man, I mean, Zoro is obviously the MVP, but I want to say runner up. And if we take Zoro out of it, because it was going to be his episode no matter what, the flashbacks, we going to get to that. But not necessarily flashbacks, but I got to say, acting wise, MVP, man, it's going to Mr. Nine. Like, they keep shocking me with these little characters that really didn't mean anything in anime, but, like, that's acting. They get this kid, I don't even know his name, but he made Mr. Nine such a better character. Just like Crocus did in the last episode. Like he made Mr. Nine like a real person with this goofy outfit on and the crown. Like he was amazing. Whoever that kid was, man. He was amazing. The only person I didn't even really like was was she no, Miss Wednesday is Vivi. Was she Miss Monday? Miss Monday might have been a black big girl. I didn't like the umbrella. I can't remember what her Miss Valentine. That's the like I didn't like her. I can't tell you what it was. Maybe the actress. I just didn't. That is the only thing in this whole show. How goofy this whole show is. I found one thing that I didn't like, and she just didn't. She was too. I don't even want to say too corny, too goofy, because that's what the show is. It just was something whack about her. Like maybe she didn't have no edge or something, man. It just was something. She reminded me of like a Disney white girl character or something, man, or like what I can't remember that villain on what's the Zac Efron movie where they was playing basketball, High School Musical. Remember the white girl villain on that? She was like reminding me of like a white girl Disney villain. That's what it is. She was like a regular white girl Disney villain from back in the day. I didn't like her. I don't know if it was the actress or the character. I don't know. She came off as a Ashley Tisdale type of character, man. Disney stuff. But yeah, Luffy is he hasn't been shining so far, and it's like he's good, like he's Luffy. Yeah, I think he's the best person they could have casted, but he's not. He hasn't. His singing with LeBron was good. You know that was he pulled that off, but he hasn't wowed me like how the anime character does. I'm waiting on that this season. He did it last season, but I'm still waiting on his shining moment. Sanji was hilarious when him and he went and grabbed Usopp to try to do a little 2-man. The 2-man didn't go as planned. Usopp said, I'm never going anywhere with you again. That was hilarious. I'm liking wigs, man. Like I'm thinking it was just gonna be too goofy and too stupid, but it's just goofy enough. Vivi's looks good on her. I think, like I said, I don't know, like it was a risk because people hate brown skin. I don't know why, man, but I think it panned out. Her skin with the wig and who she is, it works. Her being, the Arabian descent, Middle Eastern descent, it works for me. It was something else about this episode that I really liked, man. I mean, all the set pieces, everything looks good. I really like the ship. Like they're making the ship feel like a character, which is in the future is gonna come is gonna come in handy for them doing what they're doing like that. Like the ship is a big part of the show. I'm really liking that. Whiskey Peak is done better actually here than it's done in the anime, and I really like that they're making Nami like a fighter. She fought the grave digger. That was like quick little tussle. That was sweet. That was like perfectly choreographed. I'm really liking the actress. I don't know how many of her stunts she's doing, but I really like that they got her, also on her Donatello shit. You know what I'm saying? I think that's about it. The episode was a good episode, but it didn't feel like filler like the last one, man. Vivi, she's a princess. You got to see that. You know about that. The Nico popping up at the end. There was a girl who was casted as Nico before her. I mean, I like both of them, but I really wish they would have picked up. The other girl was a bit more mature looking. The only thing about this Nico Robin is she just comes off as still young. Like Nico was supposed to went through something. She don't look like she went through nothing. It's like she just got out of boarding school or something, man. But she's working. She's working for me. She had one of the best scenes in the season 2 at the beginning of the first episode. She's working. I like her. I like the ending too, like what they did, with the rose petals. Like I said, get episode. I give it an 8 out of 10. The only thing about it, like I said, I didn't like Mrs. Valentine and Luffy. His scenes just ain't hitting like that so far. So that's why I give it an 8 out of 10, man. Oh my god, I know I am forgetting something. It was something else about that episode I really liked. I'm gonna leave it there. If I remember it, I'll get back to it on the next one. I just know I'm about to be mad as soon as I turn all of this stuff off. I'm like, oh yeah, that part was good too. Zoro, yeah, that just was good choreography, man. Like I said, that took me back. That took me back to back in the days, man. To so many Japanese or Chinese movies that we used to watch as kids. That really took me back. We need to, like I said, bring this choreography back. But that's it, man. Season is going strong. Let's hope it keeps going strong, man. I'm out.